love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted.
What is going on, mate? All a mess at the moment. Let me sort it out. Apologies for that, people. Welcome to LRFC. Myself and Nuru Beats are here. We're gonna bring on the guest, which is Uncle Rods and Mr. Musa. What's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on, Nuru Beats?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's everyone saying? I haven't been on for a little bit, like, dealing with some personal stuff, but I'm back. I hope you guys haven't.
You know, when he says personal stuff, he's just talking about his bank account. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. Dealing with some few deals here and there.
You know those ones, isn't it? I hope you include me in those deals, you know, bro. Don't forget your homies, you know. Don't forget your homies.
Nah, never. Yeah, hope everyone's doing good, man. Good to see everyone back.
100%.
Musa, what are you saying?
I'm good, man. How about you, man? I just been chilling nowadays. Like, not been doing much. Uni's back now, so just been doing that as well.
Oh yeah. You don't mind disclosing what course you're doing?
Not really, but now it's like maybe off stream.
Man.
Uncle's gone a little bit, I think. But yeah. How are you, Foles?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Obviously, still streaming and all that stuff more or less every day now. And, you know, I've got to get a few things going in it. So now that we're officially a partner of, YouTube, yeah, things are looking bright, man. Things are looking bright. I'm enjoying it more than I did in the past as well. So, yeah, man.
Wicked. What's Uncle? What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, man. I have to kiss a badge, boy. No, I'm good, man. I'm just doing the things that I love at the moment with the YouTube and stuff. And obviously linking up with you guys for the debate show and so forth. It's always a good thing. So it's doing the things that I love, really. Do you know what I mean? And I always say, keep on doing the things you love. The views and the subscribers will come. They will come in. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I'm just here for it. I'm here for it. Doing the things that I love. I want me to do a watch along tomorrow because I'm working tomorrow. Doing the football tomorrow. And so, but I'm going to watch the game later on and obviously do a match reaction on Sunday or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here, man. We're here. Good to be a Red. Good to be a Red.
Big up.
100%, bro. 100%.
Where Musa gone?
He disappeared. Maybe his internet's gone down, isn't it?
No, I think he's been caught by his mum, man. He didn't do the washing up.
He's being told off, yeah.
Yeah, he's been told off. He didn't do the washing up. He's got to do the washing up, man. Wash those plates, boy.
That's true.
I just had to make my parents like their regular cups of teas, which I always do every night without fail.
It can't be that. Can't be that.
Every night between 9 and 9:30. As long as I'm in the household, I make them their cups of teas. Mum gets a peppermint tea. My dad gets Earl Grey, and they have the little sort of like little muffins with it as well.
Nice.
They're certainly living a good life. You know what I mean?
100%. So guys, I want to ask you guys a question.
Sorry.
We've come off a game beating West Ham 5-1. It was an impressive performance. Started off a bit slow, but what did you guys make of it? Make of the game? Against West Ham at Anfield, like. Obviously Arsenal won by 5 goals to 1, but
it's against Bolton, isn't it?
It's Bolton, isn't it? But we did it against the established Premier League team. So, how do you think we're doing, guys, in regards to that? What do you think of the game, Uncle Rods?
I thought the game, as you said, I did a watch along for that show, for that game, and I just thought to myself, the main thing that concerned me was the slow build-up. He took a goal to actually wake them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's remembrance of like what used to happen on the Klopp. Remember the same thing used to happen on Klopp. We used to we start slow, passing side to side, forward, back, and so forth. And then it will take a goal and then we just all suddenly we'll just spring to life. We'll just spring to life and start putting fast passes together. And next minute we're 2-1 up. Do you know what I mean? So it reminded me of something like that. So the only criticism that I had of that game was the fact that of the slow start. Do you know what I mean? Probably at the day, Slot's trying to sort of like work out the team, their strengths and their weaknesses and stuff. And us at the day trying to contain the opposition. Do you know what I mean? Defending was good. Do you know what I mean? That's a bit unfortunate by Kwanzaa that the ball went in off him. But all around it, I thought the boys played good. And Wataru Endo, he was awesome. He was just breaking up midfield.
Do you think we're harsh on him, Monks? Like the way people talk about Endo?
I do think so. I do think they're a bit hard because, like, listen, at the name we got him for 16.5 million, and he's like just over 30 and stuff, But excuse me, he's just showing energy as like a 25-year-old. Do you know what I mean? He's reliable. Do you know what I mean? He's reliable. I hope he gets more minutes. Do you know what I mean? In sort of like Arne Slot's squad because I think we need him. Because like if Ryan Gravenberch does go down, God forbid, which he is doing a very good job at the moment. But if he does go down due to injury and so forth, then who have we got? Do you know what I mean? Who have we got? I always think at the day you put McAllister in that position, I think it sort of like limits his powers as such. You know what I mean? Although he can do that position. So yeah, I do think we're too harsh on sort of like Wataru Endo. I would like him to see more of him this season. Do you know what I mean? Because I think he can do a job in the six. But all round, I was pleased with the game. Come on now.
Is the manager coming around to you now, Youngs? Like, you starting to like him a bit more?
Not yet. I'm going to give it to the end of the season. Because this isn't a day, right? It's like this, isn't a day, right?
Yeah.
What I said about Arne Slot, it wasn't like out of malice, and it wasn't like something like hurtful. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we had a little jokes in the day, Arnold Schwarzenegger and all them sort of thing. There, we had a little jokes and so forth. But what it is at the day, as I said, my main gripe was obviously the experience on him. That he didn't have the experience.
Yeah.
But like, if he shows me at the end of the season that he's capable of taking his team to sort of like onto higher heights, there, right? Winning something. You know what? I would eat humble pie. You know what I mean? But at the moment, I'm just trying to see where he's going with the team. But yeah, pleased with the performance on the other night, Wednesday. Was it Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night.
Yeah. What about you, Nurabits, man? What do you think, bro?
Yeah, I watched that game. It was on Wednesday night, right? So yeah, I was watching it with one eye on the United game. So let me just laugh at United.
You gotta laugh.
Bite them.
But yeah, it was a good game. But one thing is, I don't know about you guys, but so far Liverpool have been playing this season. Like I know a lot of people are saying Arne Slot came in as he's changed a lot, blah blah blah. I don't see a lot of change within the way we attack.
Yeah,
I see change maybe in positioning, and as soon as we lose the ball, maybe how we press a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't see a change in our attacking or build up play. If you see it, I don't see loads of short, intricate passes. I'm not seeing that, and it probably might take him some time to get his philosophy through because these guys have been together 9 years or close to it, or been training one way for 9 years, and it's so ingrained that and that was probably the downfall of the Nottingham Forest match was that as soon as we panicked into going back to our old style of just let's go direct. Let's go too quick. Let's force it.
Yeah.
And it
We
won't
lost the
work.
ball so many times.
Exactly. And so this match, similar scoreline. Was it the same scoreline as last season as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
I think so.
scoreline.
Yeah, it's something similar. Yeah.
Yeah. And Gakpo.
It was 5-1 because Curtis Jones scored 2 goals, didn't
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it did remind me of
Darwin, didn't Darwin Nunes score? Did he score? Against West Ham?
he? I don't think
No,
so.
no,
I'm
he didn't.
not
He
sure.
didn't.
I don't think
In the league,
Well,
in the
you're
league,
talking about the last game.
no the last season. He scored in the league game. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Against
was a
West Ham.
header. It was a header.
Yeah. It was.
Sorry.
It was good. It was good. I liked it, but I'm not seeing what a lot of people are saying that they're seeing. That Arne Slot has come in and changed a whole lot.
Yeah.
He's changed a few. He's tweaked a few things, and he's even admitted it as well. Like in this, was it this morning or the press conference? He said we're still attacking the way they were attacking last season, and a lot of our goals have been coming from transitions as well. So I want to see him build a team where we can absolutely demolish a team that does that low block. What Nottingham Forest did when they sit back and basically dare you to break them down. And we need a little bit more control, a little bit more calmness, composure, someone to unlock it. I don't think we have it, but we'll discuss the players in it afterwards.
Well, do you know what? Do you know what, though, Beach? What you're saying is 100% facts. I'll just take 30 seconds. But the only problem that I have is he going to get the backing to actually build a team in his own likeness. Do you know what I mean? This is the only problem that we've got, that we will have. So one could say with the team that he's got at the moment, he's doing reasonably well. Because as you said today, a lot of things hasn't changed. And it hasn't changed. Because you saw the other night when it took us to a goal to be scored against us. Do you know what I mean? To actually wake up and start putting our parts together. That used to happen on the clock. So he hasn't really changed. What he's done today is this, which is good. He's changed the formation and he's putting 2 in midfield now instead of 3. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's freeing up sort of like the 8 to sort of like really get in there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he's tweaked a few things. Ryan Gravenberch has been put in a new position in the day, which he's doing very well. So yeah, I get that he has sort of like tweaked a few things, but he hasn't massively changed. I think the only problem that we will have, will he get the chance to sort of like make a team of his likeness? Would he get the backing? That's the problem that we have.
Yeah. Just to jump back on that point is true. Exactly. Big facts that you're saying, because we see already. If I jump into another team called Arsenal, one player down for them called Odegaard, and you've seen they've completely changed the way they've played.
Yeah.
They're not playing as silky anymore because one player. That's why I was thinking that although we went for Zubamendi, it would have been nice that one player, especially in midfield, because someone that can dictate or someone that it has an infectious thing about it where everybody starts to play the way that dictator wants the team to play. You know what I mean? So it reminded me of, remember when we got Benitez for the first time and then he just dropped Alonso in there. And as soon as Alonso came in, you saw that the team was just like, oh, we're literally clicking here. We're playing football rather than what we was doing under Julia, you know what I mean? Where it was just powerful players, trying to take, like, what is it? More of a, a Klopp style team, more to a calm team that knew how to move the ball about. So
we had tempo. We had tempo when he come, and I feel like, sorry to jump in there.
Yeah,
but,
jump in.
I feel like Gerrard.
Are you in bed?
No, I'm laying down in my sunbed, bro. It's my sunbed. I'm getting more tan. I'm getting another tan. I'm getting another tan. I'm getting
your
white,
love,
bro. So man is a bit tan. You get me?
Well, your Love Island.
He's on
I'm
Love
trying to
Island.
get on there. I'm trying to get on there. You know what I mean?
Don't do that, man.
I'm trying to get on there. I'm trying to get on there. Oh, yeah, I was
We
saying. I
tried
was
to get
saying.
him out of that, didn't we, last
I was trying.
the last one?
I think Gerrard. Forgive me if you like cut me if you think I'm wrong, right? I think Gerrard's game improved. Especially his passing game and his calmness on the ball when Xabi Alonso came.
Yeah, because what you did, what happened? See, this is the thing like what I was just talking about just then, which you just alluded to the point.
Yeah.
The fact is, and what Arne Slot done, he's putting Gravenberch in sort of like a 6 role.
Yeah.
So basically, and the 6 role that he's playing at the day, he's doing it very, very well. So what it is, Arne Slot has found at the end of the day his position. With sort of like Alonso and Gerrard, what he did at the day, he put Alonso basically in the day in Gerrard's position, and Gerrard enabled Gerrard at the day to play further forward with the striker. Do you know what I mean? So basically, at the day, we were probably one of the first guys in the Premiership to play with a 10. Do you know what I mean? Like a 10 sort of like, kind of like, do you know what I mean? Remember that day, Gerrard was a midfielder, and he literally got turned into centre forward because he used to play off Torres. Torres.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's all about sort of like tweaking that team at the day and finding positions at the day where this player can thrive, that player can thrive, and the whole team can thrive. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's when Lampard was playing in the same kind of position, but he wasn't playing as a 10. He was the goal scorer. If you see all the records with Drogba and him playing, it was Lampard was getting all the goals because Drogba was the false 9, was messing up all the defenders, and all of a sudden, Lampard. And these people come and tell me that this guy is at the same level or better than Gerrard. Oh, bro. When people still say that, I swear it grates my skin. It's like getting a cheese grater and going on my back and going up and down. It's so annoying.
I know.
And you know what they'll say? It's because the goals he scored. Look at the goals he scored. I said, guys, if you read
the only person I would know that like have that sound in like a rival team is like Rooney. Like people shouting and screaming Rooney is the only thing I'd hear them do. I wouldn't hear someone shout Lampard as much as they would if they shouted Rooney.
I've watched. You know when? Remember the back in the
no
day,
one
right?
shouts goals. I'm not heard of goals.
There used to be player cam.
Goals.
Remember there used to be player cam on Sky.
Yeah.
I swear when I had it, bro, I said, I know I'm right. So one game, I put it on him, bro. Bro, 19 minutes and my man did nothing. Lampard, he scores and he gets man of the match. I swear he did, bro. He was dead. I was like, bro, this is. And they say this guy is the best. I was like, no. You know when you just say, let me see if I'm wrong. There's got to be something I'm not seeing, bro. He didn't do nothing for 90 minutes. Little side pass there. A couple of runs, a tackle. And then Lampard, 90th minute, and he was man of the match. I'll never forget that.
This is what Bellingham's trying to do. This is what Bellingham's trying to be. Like he's trying to do that. Bellingham's trying to do that. Like,
but Bellingham's got a little something. He's got
he's not. Have you watched this Bellingham? Have you? That's what I'm trying to tell you. He does pretty much nothing the entire game. Then he shows up once.
Listen, with Bellingham, he's trying to do everything at once. He's got to be a specialist or something. Yeah. He's got talent. You can tell how young he is, and he doesn't even think where he's playing. He don't care where he's playing. A lot of people can't think like that, bro. Not a lot of people can think like that. Get to that certain level and think, oh shit, I'm at the top of the elite. The camera's on me daily, bro. I'll be asleep when the camera's on me. It's on him, bro. You understand? With him, he wants to do everything at once. He's still young. He's still finding his feet. That's just crazy for him being at a team like that, bro. You got to give him one thing. I don't rate him like people do rate him. But I hate what you're saying. But what I'm giving with this realistic chat I'm giving you, he doesn't know where he's at still, and he's young. You understand? He don't know if he's a scoring midfielder. He don't know if he's a defensive midfielder. Oh, he's attacking midfielder. But he's just in the midfield. He's just giving fun, bro.
I just think what he's been doing recently, especially like he's not been performing throughout the whole 90 minutes. But more time, he comes out and does something spectacular. And then he gets the headlines. You've seen it from Euros as well. Like, that was that game where he scored an overhead kick. Like, he did nothing the entire game. People are hounding him to come off, telling him, yo, he should come off. And then he scored that goal. Like, no one expected it. No one expected him to do that.
Musa, that goal was special, though.
It's special.
He was good, though. Even I dropped off my seat. I was like, Bellingham!
I lost that.
It was a big goal.
I was celebrating crazy. Yeah,
Musa, did you see his pass? Did you see his pass recently for Real Madrid to Mappa?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I see how in.
It was. That's what I'm saying. He's got his. The only thing I don't like about him, right, is when people compare him to Zidane. That's the only thing.
Oh, come on, man.
Only thing.
Yeah,
that is football blasphemy in itself, man. Next level blasphemy. Next level.
You got Anton, but the thing is, the thing is, Anton, what you got to look at is the eras as well. It's different eras. You know what I mean? Zidane was facing special defenders back in the day. You look at La Liga now. Is it a special
and league? Special midfielders?
Come on, man. There's no competition for Real Madrid in that league. So you know what I mean? So of course you're gonna stand that.
Even if the levels were almost the same, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Zidane is light years ahead.
We know what we saw. The thing is, Anthony, we know what we saw.
When Marvin Clark, he was the one who saw him first. He was the first person to tell me about him. He goes,
we watched him in Euro 96.
What's his brother? It's crap. What? No, he's the one who said watch him in Euro 96. He said watch him because he was watching the French league when it was on Euro.
I remember.
Time. He goes, and please watch him. He's unbelievable, bro. He was tired, but I saw some bits and thought, I didn't see anything, so I thought, nah, shit, bro. Did I eat my words? Yes. The guy played football like he's Neo in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Everyone's going fast, and my man is going at his own pace.
Yeah.
Everything was at his own pace. The step over his own pace. There was nothing fast about him, but his intelligence was mad quick, bruv.
Yeah.
Mad quick.
Yeah.
Brilliant footballer, man. I've never seen anything
but
so
let me ask Musa. Musa, you don't rate Bellingham at all, or what?
It's not that I don't rate
against
Bellingham.
him the way you're talking.
It's not that I don't rate Bellingham. It's that I think he's like Lampard. I said he's similar to Lampard. That doesn't mean that he's a bad player. I think he has the same amount of. I just think he can't, like, you know what I mean? Like Mbappe, you know how Mbappe used to do? Mbappe used to be like, you never used to play good for like 80 minutes of the game. And then you just come and score 2 goals from nowhere. Like I don't expect that from a player that is gonna be in the midfield for his entire career. You know what I mean? Like he's a midfielder. He's a player that should give you much more than what he is giving you. Like he's not gonna just give me that goal, that spectacular, one moment. I want consistency from. That's what I'm saying. Like he hasn't given me that. He hasn't shown me that.
One thing. I think you're overdoing it. I think what you're forgetting. He's at the top elite club.
Yeah,
and he's not saying he's doing every single week. He's gonna pull out flipping a cat out of the bag. It's not gonna happen. He's at the top. If you come out, you're gonna be replaced. He plays week in, week out. He's young. He's only 21.
He's only 21. But Zidane is a late bloomer, wasn't he? He's all like 27, something like that. He started performing at the highest level. So, I mean, this kid can do it at this age. But the thing with Bellingham, and I did say it a few times to you guys, he's tired himself out too early.
Yeah.
And he's gonna get injured a lot. And look what's happened. What happened now? What's happened now? He's getting injuries because it's the way he plays. He needs to calm down.
Yeah.
He needs to calm down
because he wants to do too much at once.
I said that, and look what's happening.
Yeah, you know when you see that with Lampard as well. Lampard, he wasn't really a trickster. He didn't really have skill. He's a standard Joe. If Lampard was a sandwich, Lampard would be a jam sandwich with butter. That's simple.
I don't know if you guys used to watch.
Set an elf to him. Bellingham's got a bit of skill. Come on,
you know what? You know what Lampard reminds me of?
A bit of Nutella,
He reminds me of like. He reminds me of David Platt. You know what I mean, Anton?
Yes.
That's how it is.
Yes.
If you want to describe a player, David Platt and Lampard are similar.
Yes.
Yeah, but David Platt was a baller though, still.
Oh.
Platt was a baller.
But you never see him in the game.
Boss.
You never seen him in the game until he scores.
Boss.
Yeah.
But he did go to Italy. It did well.
Yeah.
He did well in Italy.
Sampdoria.
He did well in Italy when Italy was the hardest league in the world. And them man could not hack it. Henry couldn't hack it. Zola couldn't hack it. He was born there. Bergkamp couldn't hack it.
Bergkamp could hack it, yeah.
Bergkamp couldn't hack it, man.
Yeah.
And they called him gods when he came to this country.
Because remember him and that guy was they're still are actually big friends, isn't it? The guy that used to be manager of Man City.
Mancini.
Yeah.
And Lombardi. They're all friends. Them three. Lombardi, the balded guy.
Lombardi.
He was bald at 2. He was bald from early doors, bro.
2 years old.
He never had hair on the top of his head. I swear by life. I always see with the guy with the
he's 2 years older than that,
bruv.
I can't take this.
He was bald from then, bruv.
man. Because I think Platt's wife is Italian. I think. He's Italian, isn't he?
That's when Italian football was special back in the day, guys.
Oh,
special, man.
Gaza. No, he's literally fluent in Italian, isn't he? I always rated Platt. But I can see the comparison. I can see the comparison.
The goal scorers, aren't they? The goal scoring midfielders. That's what they are. You hardly see them in the game, and then they appear with something special. That's what they are, man. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I want to go on anyway. I want to talk about. Me and Nurabis were talking about him. It's Curtis Jones, guys. Like, what did you think about him in the game against West Ham? Like, I know he set up a goal, but overall, his game. What did you think, Musa?
What do you say?
Curtis Jones, brother. Curtis Jones. What did you think about him and overall in the game? I know he set up a goal for Jota.
Curtis Jones.
Yeah.
I want to know what you thought about him first. I actually wanted to know what you
Musa, you need to go.
I want to know what you think. You know what I mean?
You gotta go first, Musa.
Come on, Musa, man. Did you watch the game? You didn't watch it?
I watched a bit of the game. I didn't watch all of it. I was kind of busy. In the first half, I watched a lot of it. I watched a lot of the first half. Second half, I wasn't watching.
So you don't know?
I just think from what I saw.
Yeah.
From what I saw,
first of all, do you rate him? Do you rate him?
He didn't have 2. Of course, I rate him. It's Curtis Jones. Of course, I rate him, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
If I seen him, I rate him. He's not a bad player. I'm not gonna come out and say Curtis Jones is a bad player. Same way, I'm not gonna say and Javier is a bad player either. Like I think they come together. So I think Curtis Jones.
One question, Musa. Who's better, Bellingham or Jones?
Bellingham, what are we doing? Bellingham.
Just checking it with us.
I didn't rate Bellingham. I never said I didn't rate Bellingham.
No, I just had to check. I'm saying
Curtis Jones last season, he was pretty good. This game, Curtis Jones the last when he was a 10 in the other game, he was good. But not against West Ham, I didn't see him that much. He wasn't great for me. Against West Ham, I felt like he wasn't great for me.
Personally. Do you know what? To be fair,
One second. Come on, guys. You got to hit the comments, hit the likes as well for us. You know what I mean? We need to get that up, please. Yeah. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you're watching on other social media such as Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff, please come to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and especially, if we get something going over here, it helps the channel going up in the algorithm. So please do that for us. But carry on, Uncle Rods.
No, I'm just saying that, Dave. So, Curtis Jones is not a bad. In that game against West Ham, he wasn't good. Then again, he wasn't bad. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because he did do some sort of good moments.
It was not like his last 5-1 game against West Ham. That's what I'm saying. Like I wanted that kind of performance.
Yeah,
I wanted that kind of performance.
You're right. You're 100% right. 100% right. Because obviously, in that game against West Ham last season, he balled out. He literally balled out. Do you know what I mean? He's got that age locker. So against West Ham, he didn't play good. Then again, he didn't play bad, and he had some good moments. He had probably more good moments than what he had bad. Do you know what I mean? But when you're in the midfield like that, it's probably hard to shine because we've got some industrial man in midfield. As I said with Curtis Jones, to me, the only problem that I have with Curtis Jones is that sometimes he holds on to the ball too long. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He can either get the ball taken away from him, or he can get it worked out. Do you know what I mean? Either way, it's not going to work out for you. So just get rid of that ball. No, it's true, don't it? It's true.
Know your role, innit, as they say. Innit?
It's true. Either way, it's not going to work out for you. So, like, what you do in the day, you get the ball and you know what you're doing with it. Once you receive the ball, you know what you're doing with it. So put it this way at the name. Once you receive the ball, it goes. It's like sort of like when you're married and everything now. When you get paid at the end of the week, right? Money comes into your hand one way, it goes out the hand the other way, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a bit like that. It's a bit like just know what you're doing. And I think if he knew he's like speed of 4, that's what I'm saying. Speed of 4, because when you're a midfielder, you have to have speed of 4. Whether you're a defensive midfielder, playmaker, holder, or attacker. Do you know what I mean? You have to have speed of 4. You have to know what you're doing, and they 2 steps before other players do. Your position do. You have to know. And I just think he needs to get that into the game. Once he gets that into his game on a consistent level, he could be one of the best midfielders in the league.
Yeah, 100%. Because you know what it is, Uncle. Like we're gonna continue with everybody, of course, with this Curtis Jones thing. We'll do it step by a time, innit? I don't know if you guys you wanna go somewhere after this, guys? You're gonna stay for a while, yeah?
Where you going? Where you going?
Yeah, I'm just asking you guys, isn't it? Yeah, with Curtis Jones, you know what the problem is with some people, guys? They think we hate the guy, but we don't. I mean, we keep saying that, like, we don't hate the guy. We're just asking questions.
Yeah.
Now that Klopp is not there, is he gonna step up and take his game to the next level? That's what we're asking. And he still hasn't. I mean, it's been 6 games right now, and we're still waiting for him to do something. Okay, he set up a goal for Jota, but what's next? What are we expecting next, Uncle? Like, what do we? I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, you've got to do the next levels of your performance.
This is where you got to put Moose's one into it. I want to see some consistency. I want to see some consistency. That's what I want to see with Curtis Jones, consistency. You know what I'm saying, Musa?
It's true, but it's true that when you're a midfielder, you have to have.
Go on, Musa. Go background now.
We need consistency for our boy here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Curtis Jones right behind him.
Yeah,
he turned into him. He turned into him.
Consistency for our boy here, bro.
He turned into Curtis Jones. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
We need consistency.
That man, I noticed my foot throat. But you know what it is? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. When you're a midfielder, when you're literally a midfielder, this is what you got to have. You've got to have a consistent level of performance, which is good because a lot of things go through the midfield. They always say, don't they? They always say
won and lost in midfield.
Yeah, that's what I say. They always say to you at the day, we always say to you, right, if you can control the midfield, you've won the game. You literally won the game. You know what I mean?
100%.
You know, and he's got to have that. And I see it. I see it certain times at the day where, you know, it looks like he's not applying himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. But and then I see other games at the day where he's just like, he's man of the match. He pulls off some man of the match sort of like, you know, performances. Do you know what I mean? And I think to myself, well, right, you need to do that next week, week after, week after, and then give the manager, right, a headache. Give him a headache at the day to sort of like say, well, look, you know,
you know what is no matter what people need to understand is we're gonna need Curtis Jones because even if January comes along, we could get a midfielder in. We're still gonna need him because the homegrown, forget it. So he has to like perform in a higher level, man, because it's a long season. It's no more like we're gonna play Europa League next week. We could rest players and all that stuff. The games are gonna come thick and fast. So his performances, Nuri Beats, has to be, you know, in a high level, bro.
Of course.
Yeah. That's for me. The issue is, and I was watching this morning. I think it was this morning. I was watching, or the night, or the morning before. I was watching Redmen guys breaking down, and they had like they do the little clips on the other channel, and so they were discussing Curtis Jones and saying, why does everyone hate Curtis Jones, blah blah blah. And they were defending him. And one thing is, I wish, you know, like, you know, you could say something over the YouTubers. People like, forget the Twitter guys. Yeah, the Twitter guys may throw hate and whatever. I'm talking about the people that have legitimate criticism for Curtis Jones. It's not that they hate him, is that they see amazing potential in the guy.
Yes.
And we're still we're still seeing the same mistakes that he's doing
Yes.
3 or 4 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holding on to the ball, not releasing the ball on time. Like in the West Ham game, there was a point where he could have slipped Nunes through, held on to it for too long. I'm like, what are you doing? He loses the ball. They go on a counter. They almost score.
Yeah,
and if it was a tight game, I would like would have lost that shit, bro. At that time, it was a tight game as well because I think it was a 2-1 at the time.
Yeah.
And it could have cost us big time, especially if this is a big game, a lot riding on it.
Yeah.
Can we trust Curtis Jones? He needs to prove to us now that he belongs in the team. That he should be able to say, "Look, guys, trust me. I'm here. I'm available. I can do it. I can."
Give the man your head. Give the man your
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing. He's so frustrating that he's not learning from these things and not taking these opportunities. And that's what I think. That's why the criticism is like, a parent that sees the kid is very, very smart, but is always hanging around with that idiot outside. You know what I mean?
Boys, have you seen a consistent level with that brother? I'm talking about one game and the next game and like 3 games.
No.
Ever with Jones.
Last season.
Last season.
3 games.
Yeah.
So you saw it last season consistently when our midfield. I think some of our midfielders were injured. He was the only one that was like proven why he should be in our squad for next season. Pretty much, he was one of the only ones in that midfield proven that.
How many games?
And then what happened?
He got injured.
What?
And that's what
that's the only issue with him. That's the only. That's one of the only
the
issues with him. Yes, he gets injured. He gets injured, and then he doesn't get enough
come back.
He doesn't
come back the same.
Because he doesn't get enough game time. And then when he gets to game time, he plays well. He can perform. He can perform. When he gets consistent game time,
what frustrates me is this: is like in pre-season. He was hyped. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity."
Yeah,
he was hyped alongside me. Was hyped. Then the first 20 minutes of that match, the guy's dilly-dallying on the ball, getting the ball stolen off him, gets injured, gets pulled off. Nioni comes on, and then does a through ball into someone that then we score from.
And how old is Nioni? About 16.
And how old is he? 16. And that's what we're looking for. We're like, bro, this is what you're supposed to be doing, not
maturity.
A bloody 16-year-old.
The word is maturity, man. Maturity.
I just think Curtis Jones and Gravenberch to do the similar kind of thing where they hold on to the ball a lot.
Please. Gravenberch, respect my man, because I've been saying this from last season. Gravenberch is light years ahead of Curtis Jones.
Of course, we know that. I agree with you.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be though.
Last season they played. I should be back.
Yeah.
Last season,
he shouldn't be though. Musa.
Last season, Gravenberch when he was playing,
it's true.
he was similar to where Curtis Jones is. He was similar.
Yeah, but that was his first season. Think about it. That's his first season. Yeah. New club, new style, new country, new city.
Yeah, and but you know what?
He's playing a different role now. He's playing a different role now. Curtis Jones had the same role for how many? Yeah, go on.
But you know what it is, though? Do you know what it is, right? Gravenberch shouldn't be light years ahead of Curtis Jones, but he is. He shouldn't be, because they peaked at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you got to think about it, yeah, right? Curtis Jones has come from one of the best academies in the country. He's come from one of the best academies in the country.
Gravenberch come for a better one. I think Gravenberch probably come for.
No. He's come. Put it this way: our academy is a long par with Ajax. Make no mistake. Trust me. The development that we do out of our...
I disagree, that's insane. I think that's insane.
I don't know.
Hold on.
Let Uncle Ross speak, guys. Let him...
Hold on. He may not be as good as Ajax. I'm not saying that today is better than Ajax. He may not be as good as Ajax, but it's a long par with Ajax. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? To be a long par with somebody doesn't mean that you have to be better than them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But what I'm trying to say with Gravenberch, he's light years ahead of Curtis Jones. We can admit that, right? Yeah, we can admit that because they're in the same team together. But what I'm saying is at the day is that he shouldn't be. He shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Curtis Jones should be up there with Gravenberch, but he's not. Because at the end of the day, right? Listen, at the end of the day, I'm a Curtis Jones fan, you know. Make no mistake, you know, I'm his biggest defender. You understand what I'm saying? When everybody was coming from the season before last, and all stuff like that, right? You know as well as I do, Fuzzy. When certain mans were coming for him, I was defending. But I always say at the day, number one at the day,
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, number one at the day, he holds on to the ball too long, and he's not consistent. And for the level that he's at the moment and day, right, those sort of things that he's got in his game, they should be gone. Now, if they're not gone by the age that he is now, one's got to start thinking that day, is it going to go?
You know what it is, Uncle? Like what I've said was, I don't want this kid when he retires say what I could have been. You know what I mean, guys? I don't want to. How many times did we hear that, Uncle Rods, New Beats, and Antoine and Mo Salah, players say I could have been, you know, one of the best midfielders or the best players in the world, but you know my career just didn't develop as it should. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that. I mean, he's got the talent. Why don't you work, you know, after training? Do something that improves your game. Watch videos. You know what I mean? That's what we used to do. If something like you know your deficiencies, if you watch videos and you know and see where you can improve in certain situations. Why are you making the same mistakes? That's what you got to start with. How can I improve from this mistake? Yeah. So.
You know,
he's got a lot of work. He's got a lot of work ahead, in my opinion, for him to become that player. But carry on, go, bro.
Yeah, I just
think you guys compare him. You guys compare him a lot to his age mates, and you guys compare him a lot to people younger than him as well.
But the thing is, for 5 years, Musa,
you compare him to those kind of guys, go on.
Musa, for 5 years, bro, he's making the same mistakes, bro. There's a time you grow.
It's true.
There's a time you have to grow.
He makes juvenile mistakes that teens who coming on, you're expecting Naomi to make the mistakes that he makes. If he makes, you know what, fair due. You're just coming from academy. You just come from the 23s. You got into the first team. We understand that. But Musa, the brother's been around the first team for time, bro.
Long time.
He's been around. He's been around. How many moments?
The worst part of it is
he had a consistent run of games.
But the worst,
how many times?
The worst part of it is he's been around world-class players at the same time as well. So you surely should see more improvement. Not only that, compared to other youth players, he's skipped going out on loan, which he should have, to be fair. So they kept him around this world-class players, thinking that he can pick up things, and it looks like he hasn't picked up anything because he's making the same mistakes again and again and again and again. Listen, his game is not about physicality. His game is about skill and, you know, finesse and trying to, you know, do something special. That's what he should stick with. The reason he loses the ball a lot is because he tries to be physical and he hasn't got that. I don't know if you guys see that when he's trying to like maneuver players with his body and all that stuff. He loses the battle. It's just too much of that. That's the problem.
But this is where you should play the ball off. This is where your intelligence comes. Your intelligence come in, and the age that he's in, he should know now. What am I really good at? What am I not really good at? He should know that now. Yeah, that's what we're saying. He's at that age. He's gone past that age where you know what?
24 now.
Yeah, man. 25, man.
Guy's getting
old, what I'm scared of is at the day he's 24 years old. Yeah. Is it too late for him to get those mistakes out of his game? That's what we got to think of. Is it too late?
Well, he has to. He's got a coach now, Uncle Ross. That's not the blanket there anymore. He's going to put around him. You're either going to play good or you're not going to be in the
23 years old.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Then what happens at the hard decisions going to have to be made.
A couple of months into 24.
You know,
carry on.
Then the hard decisions going to have to be made to say, well, look, you know what I mean? Yeah. Are you a Liverpool player or are you not? And it doesn't look like you are at the moment. So we're going to have to let you go.
Do you know?
But to be honest, Uncle Rods, we're in no position to bargain with any players.
There is that, actually.
We're in no position right now. So I want every man to stay right now, bruv. Every man, even the cooks, bruv.
Let's read the comments before we go on, guys.
Just before the comments, I just wanted to say, you know, one red flag that Steven Gerrard did say just before, because he had him in his under 21s or under 18s. And then he was saying to Jurgen Klopp. You remember he pleaded with Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, he did.
Please, just stick with this kid. He's got something. And it's exactly what we're seeing. Like, he's got something, but do we have the patience to wait for him to realize, listen, I need to play quicker, think quicker, pass quicker. That's all. That's all. There was a point. Remember when we beat Porto 5-1, and I was like, and he basically played out of the world by doing the simple things. He was releasing it quick, released it to Mo Salah, goal. And I was thinking, if he does this more, the guy will be a baller.
He'll be cold. He'll be cold. Yeah,
but he doesn't. He just goes back as soon as he gets an assist. Then I think his brain goes, look, I need to do something else. I'm
that guy now. I'm that guy now.
Yeah. I think that's where his brain goes.
Even more, I'm that guy.
Yeah. We all know someone like that on our team, man. We've all known.
Well, we've always had that. Trust me.
Yeah.
Always get hyped up, innit? You get hyped by yourself.
Yeah.
Friends, oh my God, you're sick, bro. Yeah, you know what? I'm sick, innit? I really am sick.
It's true, though, isn't it?
Bloody hell. Let's read the comments in your reviews.
Yeah,
let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah, you can see Andrew say, "Let's go." How are you all? We're all good. We're all good, mate.
Bad.
Big up, Phil. He says, "Big up, Fozzy," and yes, big up, brother. Go on, This is a big one. Go for it, bro.
New Breeds.
I can't hear you, bro. You're on silent, man.
Snap. My bad. Hi, Fozzy. Norbeats, Rod, Anton, chat, guest, Musa. How are y'all doing? Wolves versus LFC, 5:30 lineup prediction, slot players, current review, pre-match analysis. Many thanks. Yeah, we're gonna get all into that.
Yeah, 100%.
Please like, share, subscribe, people.
100%.
Sideline football. Big up, everyone.
Yeah, big up for
Big up, brother.
Big up, sideline. What does he ask a question here? He says, squad is crowded at Real Madrid. Bellingham, Camavinga, Tuchemani, Mudryk, Valverde. He's basically...
There's a lot of misspells there.
Yeah.
It is, man. Could have been us.
It could have been, yeah. Ravi says here, big up lads, can't get blown away by the big bad Wolves. 100%. You guys liked the little title there, yeah?
Yeah, big bad Wolves in there.
Yeah,
Telling you, mate.
avoid a bite from the Wolves.
Yeah, can we, man? That's the big question. Should we get the dub? Wolves ain't nothing to worry about. Listen, they're a strong team. They start usually strong. If we can weather that, I think we've got it. But we'll get into it. Bonka says they have the Wolves got a virus going around.
Apparently they have, you know.
Yeah.
Apparently they got virus in the squad.
Apparently Uncle Rod's met them all yesterday, and so that's what's
yeah, I met them give him my cold, mate. I said, you fuck, are you?
Remy says, question, should we start the Italian Stallion versus Wolves? Foles?
I think it's another player that we're going to be looking at.
I thought I liked him. I really liked him.
I think we got looking at the left wingers. That's all the players we're looking at. That and the striker that scored the other day.
Yeah. It's interesting actually because the two left wingers are just bringing out the best out of each other. Like
exactly. One week is one player, 1 week's the next player. It's insane.
I'm telling you. We're gonna talk about Gakpo. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna come on to him. We have to.
But it'll be interesting to see. But I don't think he's ready fully yet to start.
Yeah, you see, if you watch him in the game, he's blowing the air a lot, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Like, it's just too much to see.
No, he's not ready. He's not ready for 90 minutes.
He's not ready.
He's not ready. There's fit and there's match fit. There's two different things, man.
I'll start him, but take him off, obviously.
Yeah.
No, bring him on, innit? At certain stages.
Yeah. It's too risky to start him. Imagine he's not in a rhythm or whatever. And then
I want to ask you guys a question about that, actually, the Italian Stallion. What do you think of him in the right wing, man? Because he was going out wide a lot and, producing a lot of, he's got no fear. That's what I like about him. Majority of the players in the modern day want to play in their position, as they call it, left-footed player in the right-footed player in the left. But it looks like Chiesa doesn't care. He plays anywhere and he still gives it his all. And what I liked about him the other day, I don't know if you guys spotted it, he gave a lot of width as well. So the space for the strikers is spreading along the pitch. So you could put those through balls to Jota and Darwin Núñez, but Jota took advantage of. What do you think of
Yeah.
him like in the right wing, guys?
You know why he's comfortable, Foles? He's
Mm.
comfortable because he doesn't mind using left foot or right foot.
No,
he
it
can go
doesn't.
either,
Fine.
he can go either way. He's not one of those guys that's like, I have to put it back on my left or I have to put it back on my right,
Yeah.
no matter what. And so that's why he can, like, those kind of players are quite unique to, like, where they can dribble left, they can dribble right, they don't care. Wherever you give me space, I'm going there.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
those kind of players, it's going to be quite interesting once he gets like the speed of the game of the Premier League and his fitness up. He might give Salah a good run for his money, especially in the January period. The Christmas January period.
So basically, Salah has to up his game competition for places. What does it produce? Like players have to like perform
100%.
in a higher level and consistent basis. And as I said in the beginning of this obviously stream, when I said this manager doesn't care. That's how I see it so far. But I've only seen this manager do this to the younger players. I want to see if he could do this to the older players as well. You know what I mean, he could have a go at the likes of Endo and players like that. But what about Salah when he has a bad game? Are you going to change him or not? That's what I want to see next.
You mean keep the same energy for everyone?
Yeah, you got to, man. You can do that for Quanta, but what about Salah? He's been having bad games as well.
Do you know what I think? Yeah, I think he has to do what a lot of the big managers when they come in, what they need to do, because sometimes when you have a big personality that's come before you, that's achieved a lot, it's very hard to then tell him, nah, you're playing rubbish. You're not playing the way I want you to play. Because he's going to say exactly what Salah said to Klopp the other time. 7 years service. 7 years service. Is this how you treat me? Put me on a bench at West Ham.
There'll be fire.
So I think it's a good, like, it's this. If this is Mo Salah's last season, I think it's good for Slot.
Yeah.
If they re-sign Salah, I don't think it's good for Slot because Slot then can't be himself. I think he'll be like, hamstrung by Mo Salah's achievements, basically. Because what can you really tell? He's gonna say, "What can you tell me? Look what I've done. What have you done?" That's what he's gonna say to you, essentially.
Exactly, man.
And so, hopefully, what I like, at least he's doing it to the players that he's like that hasn't achieved much yet.
Yeah,
he's obviously keeping Salah on his good side. Because he doesn't want anything like to ruin anything. But
100%. One question, guys: do you think this team, if it stays fit, can compete?
Yeah, I think it can.
If it stays fit, yes.
It stays fit. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why we can compete. That's
if we get Arsenal's luck last season, if we get Arsenal's luck last season, that would be great. That's what I'm asking for.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, that's why I'm reserving my judgment to the end of the season, because like whatever's accomplished at the day, then he has to be judged on that merit of what he's accomplished. You know what I mean? But there's no saying at the day if this team stays fit, what they can accomplish. There's no, you know what I mean? They could accomplish great things, especially at the day if we like in January for some, strange reason we decide to add a bit of sauce to the team with one player.
Not strange reason.
You know what I mean? It's just like you never know what can happen. But like to be honest, at the day, if this team does stay fit, they can complete some amazing things.
Yeah, spot on, man. Spot on. I want to move to Gakpo, guys. We did talk about him a little bit. Uncle Rods, what do you think of him, mate? Like this guy, it could be. It's kind of weird. No, it's understandable actually. A Dutch manager comes in, he knows how these players play, and all of a sudden these Dutch players are performing in a higher level. You look, obviously Van Dijk is Van Dijk, but you're looking at Gravenberch and Gakpo. All of a sudden their performances has gone up, and it looks like what we actually bought. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not what we bought. What do you think of that, Uncle?
To be honest, at the day, Gakpo was always a good player. He just had a dip in form last season, sort of like. And I honestly do think at the day, sort of like, with Gakpo when he came in the first 6 months that he was in, you know what I mean, or 3 months. I think he peaked too quick. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, that day, right, when the next season came, we was expecting that, but we never got that. We got close to it, but we never got it. And plus, again, right, where Klopp didn't have a defining position for him in the team.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'd be playing in midfield, sometimes he'd be playing on the left, sometimes he'd be playing on the right, he'd be playing false nine. He just played him all over.
Yeah.
Whereas now, this is like why Ryan Gravenberch and his performances have peaked now.
Yeah.
Because Ryan Gravenberch has finally got his place in a team to say that, right, this spot is mine now. He never had that before, right?
Yeah.
When he was at Bayern Munich, the only time he had it good was probably when he was at Ajax, yeah. But when he went to sort of like Bayern Munich, it was a situation where he couldn't get a game.
Yeah.
It's like, what you buy me for? Now he's come to sort of like, because I think we all knew at the day, right? Once Ryan Gravenberch gets a hold of the team, how to play, how to want to play, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. That one is amazing. So what he's got his spot. Same with Gapper now. Gapper's on left now, right? He got his spot on the left, and he knows he can do amazing things off the left. You know what I mean? You got to think about the goal he scored against what's it called? United. When he received that pass, and with one move, he got the pass. With one move, he just took out a defender. Actually, two defenders he took out with one move. And he just banged the bottom corner. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's got in locker.
100%.
Me and Fozzie was talking about the other. I think it was today or
The other day.
Yeah, one of those days we were talking about the goal he scored against Man United again when he chipped David De Gea. He chipped him from the angle, and this angle, let's make the mistake. What Gappo done, that goal he's done was world class because that's not easy to do. Remember, he's on the right hand side. He's received the ball, and he's done it in one move. He's dinked him with one move. But what it's gone, it's not like gone to his near post. Like remember with Coutinho in the UEFA Cup. When he sort of dinked him near post, that was on his side. Remember, he dinked him, and it's gone to his left side, isn't it? It's gone to
post, isn't it? Yeah.
Now that could have gone out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the timing and your position, right, has got to be on point. Anyhow, it's off point the slightest, no goal. You'll either hit the post or just go around the goal. Do you know what I mean? And he done that in one move. So this is what Gappo's got in his locker. He's an amazing player. PSV Eindhoven, right, didn't want to lose him. Do you know what I mean?
No. It was a talisman, isn't it?
Yeah, he was.
You know what it is, guys? I was saying it in my previous stream. I said about Gakpo. The issue that we have with him is at PSV. I don't know if you've seen him at PSV, guys. He was everything to them. He was their main man. I think we were seeing him. Was it in the Europa League against Arsenal? PSV. You could see he was the captain of the team. He was a set piece specialist, and he was everything. Like anything that's positive about PSV,
he was a golden boy.
He was the man. I mean, when you come to another team that limits your ability, is it ability? Like when you can't do what you normally do in your previous club, it's gonna take you time because you're around big players, innit? That's what it is. That's why he's struggling at the moment. At that time, I'm saying. But now he's got a coach that understands him, that watched him as a kid, coming up through the Dutch, system, and he has that belief now. From what I've seen, he's dribbling better, he's cutting inside better, he's passing the right passes. He hardly loses the ball now. Remember before he used to hit players, guys, and rebound and all that stuff. Now it goes to the players.
Do you know what it is? I'll just say quick.
Carry on.
Do you know what it is at the day? I just think at the day, right? Yes, it's a coach, but I don't think it's solely the coach. I think what it was at the day, right? When you come in with when Arne Slot got him in, not Arne Slot, when Klopp and Linda's got him in, I think he peaked too quick. You know what I mean? He peaked too quick. He didn't sort of like allow himself to actually get used to sort of like how Liverpool play and what they want and so forth. He peaked too quick, And plus at the day, remember at the day when he first came into the team, he was playing off the left. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Predominantly. Do you know what I mean? What I think now, where Arne Slot's come in at the right time because he's come in when Gappo is settled now. Yeah. He's settled. He's settled with the team. He knows what Liverpool wants. He knows how to deliver it. He's very settled now in the team. So basically, today, all it needs for sort of like Slot to do is to do some fine tweaking, and then and you've got a player there. But he's always been an amazing player. I just think he peaked too quick. You know, and you could do that. You could peak too quick, and then sort of like you go through a drought. You know what I mean? When nothing's not going right for you. But then sort of like when you get used to the team now, you think, oh right, you know what? This is what they want. This is how they play. I'm in there, and then Slot comes in at the right time. You know what I mean? A Dutch sort of like manager, and he's tweaked it. He's tweaked it a bit, and this is the end result that we're getting, which is good.
Spot on.
Different.
What about you, Anton? What do you think about Gakpo at the moment, bro?
Gakpo, yeah, he's coming on. It's just a shame that Diaz is on fire too, but Diaz is scoring. That's what it is. Diaz is scoring because when the Euros was playing, just before the Euros, we thought, Gakpo's getting nice, man. And then Gakpo came in, played in the Euros, and he was banging. He was like, boy, you know what? This is going to seal the nails on the coffin of Luis Diaz's fall, and he's going to be sold. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He's going to be subbed because we was thinking, I'm sure most people were thinking, because I was thinking, Gakpo is going to be first name on the 11. You know what I mean? On the left hand side, and Diaz has just been on some next level. Next level. It's like they kidnapped his mum and dad this time and said, you know what? If you don't play good, bruv, we got them in it. Yeah, it's not the Colombian man this time. It's the Scouser man. I got them. You know what I mean? Because this guy he's doing some next level things, bro. And he's scoring as well. Yeah. He's becoming a problem. But the thing is, he's becoming a problem for Gakpo. And I feel for him. But you know Gakpo's got play. He's a player in Gakpo. There was a good player in him. You saw it at PSV, like the guys were saying earlier, that he was a golden boy. You know, he was giving everything to him, captain armband, all the free kicks. You could see something was there because when he was on his way to here, I was like, this is so nice. In my head, I was thinking, do you know who he actually reminds me of? He reminds me of. It's really funny if you don't. I don't know if you see it, but I think I'm one of the only people that see it. I feel like it's right. He reminds me of what's the left wing who plays for Man United? Number 10. I forgot his name. Rashford. He reminds me of Rashford.
I hear you.
He's more. He'll play the ball easy, and he's not as fast as him, but they're very similar in certain kind of ways, kind of thing. They're very, very similar.
Who? Rashford and who?
And Gakpo. Very, very similar.
I understand what you mean.
What about you,
very similar.
What?
Dangly. They come inside and they shoot really hard. And
the way they shoot, as the way they,
the way they're shooting as well. Honestly, to be honest, I've always liked Rashford. I liked him.
You know.
He's just in the wrong team.
You know, I have as well, isn't it?
I remember we were saying before.
Yeah, you were right.
I remember we were saying before. Yes, I really think he's a decent player. It's just unfortunate that
just imagine Rashford. Just imagine Rashford. I'm not being funny. Just imagine Rashford in a Klopp team. He would have,
and he was a scouser.
He would have banged. He would have banged. I'm telling you. I'm telling you today, right? Rashford in a Klopp team, right? He would have tore up T's blood.
We would have loved him. Would have loved him so much even more, man.
Yeah. 100%.
You know, do you know what it is with me? I see the comparison in maybe a little bit of their style, but as you said, Rashford is more of a in behind kind of player. While I think Gakpo,
I think Gakpo wants the ball to feet.
Yeah, exactly. He's more of a possession team. You know, build up slowly, find him, and then let him work. Let him work one-on-one with that player.
He comes from a place where possession was key.
Yeah.
In the Dutch league, they've been playing keep ball for Wade. You know what I'm saying? That's their game. In England, it's more like it's all rush football. It's only now they're starting to keep the ball and things like that, and know about position. Possession-based football has been out in Europe for years, brother. Years.
You know what? I didn't understand his what his best position was in the Premier League. The Premier League and the Dutch league is two different things, isn't it? So
Yeah.
when
Yeah, I
last season,
understand.
so when last season he was playing up front because of his
Mm.
height and his physicality, and he wanted the ball to feet. I understood
Yeah.
it. Midfield as well, I kind of understood it because he wants ball to feet. He's good at in those tight spaces as well. I understand it. So
Yeah.
when I saw him try and play on the left hand side for in the Euros, that's when
Yeah.
my eyes lit up. I was like, yo, this guy is a left winger, guaranteed. We should not be moving this guy from anywhere on the
same.
pitch. So I was like,
Same.
yo, this guy is a left winger. So I was like, if Slot will not put him any other position now. That left winger is either going to be him or Diaz, and he's not going to move any other position. I think personally.
Yeah,
You
you're
know
spot
what?
on. You're spot
Do you
on.
know
That's what I'm
what?
trying to say to you.
Do you know what? Yeah, I got to big up. I got to big up Anton for that lyric there for one day. I ain't had it for time, man. I ain't had it for morning. Listen, you know how long I ain't heard that? That's an old time lyric, and I'm surprised that you know that.
Like, don't start Ravi, man. Don't start Ravi. Ravi's gonna start talking about songs.
No, because I'm literally surprised that he knows that. Because I used to say that when I was a kid. Me and my mum used to say, I was like, my mum would say that because I asked him to do something for me, and for one day, man, I wait upon him. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. That's you know what that is. That's a Vinci and St. Lucian thing, you know.
Yeah.
Say less. Say less.
Yeah. What about you, Nurubi? About Gakpo, bro? Let's end it with that one, and we could do the starting lineup as Ravi requested.
I think Gakpo is eventually going to be a slot type of winger.
Me too.
More than a Diaz, because Diaz is more of that transitional guy that can get you from
spot on.
0 to the goal quickly. And I think
if Diaz gets you a goal, I think that guy Slot will keep playing him, bro. Slot will keep starting him. If Diaz
he is what Diaz is bringing to the game. Can you not hear that?
Yeah, that's Anton. I think.
It's me that vibrate on. Sorry.
Oh, the fan.
Okay, yeah.
What you said? Oh, it's burning me, man. My house is hot.
One sec.
It's cold outside. How the hell?
It is freezing. I'm not gonna lie to you. In my house right now, it is cold right now.
Me, Anton. Only live
Hey, guys, put your heat on, yeah? Stop being tight.
I got a portable one, so let me put that.
Yeah, let me just read the comments as we go along, guys, because I don't want to take the piss. No, it's okay, man. Use it. It's fine. Hang on. Where are we? We're in here. Yes, last season before he got injured. Yeah, he's talking about Curtis Jones, isn't it? Curtis Jones. Yeah. Ravi says a question on who out of our front three is to start in general. Like, who do you guys want to start in the front three? Has Jota come back, Musa, and made a statement?
No, I'm gonna be already. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
We'll do the lineup now, guys. Yeah.
I think Jota is not.
What happened?
You're on mute.
You're mute. Me or Musa?
No, Musa.
Oh.
I can't hear.
Musa, we can't hear you, bro.
He's not on mute though, but I don't know. Something's happened.
Yeah, something's happened. Yeah, easy. But yeah, Nurubeats, what about you, bro? Let's continue.
Yeah, I think Jota is, as I said, like he played in the number 10 against West Ham. He's more of a player when he just sneaks in under the radar when there's a vocal point already there, and people stop paying attention to him and somehow sneaks in, with the first goal, and then the second goal he basically practically came out of nowhere because I was expecting a pass into Gakpo, and then it was Jota just there. I was thinking, where did he come from? But yeah, I think Jota will be really, really good if it's 0-0 or 1-0 or 2-1 or something, and he just jumps on. Yeah. When legs are tired, I think he's amazing when legs are tired. Like the guy comes on, and I think he could be.
My thing is how important would Chiesa be in that striker position? Like, cause I'm looking at him. Like he came on against forgot who was it again? Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
It was against Bournemouth. Bournemouth. He came on against Bournemouth. 2 seconds in, he's could do long shots. I agree, and he had the chance to hit the post as well. He was offside as well. But I'm thinking, can he be a striker as well? Can he be a striker as well as as
Becoming robotic.
still,
Yeah,
can he
man.
be? I know he's not. Sorry, I know he's not that important. But can he be one of the guys that lift us to be in the top 2, top 3 maybe, or even be good in the Champions League as well? That's what I'm trying to say to you. I know Chiesa might not be the right winger replacement either. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Like, he can still be hopeful.
No. I hear that. Like, especially when he came on against Bournemouth, I thought, rah, is this guy looking to play him up top for the season and let Salah be on the right? Because I was thinking, like, if in my head I was thinking, then it's over for Nunes. If he's thinking Jota and Chiesa, then it's over for Nunes. But what Nunes brings, well, one thing we have to be fair on Nunes, the last couple of games that he's started, nobody's seen him missing any clear-cut chance that he's had. He's been working 100%. Very hard for the team.
And his passing improved.
He's passing.
No,
he's not doing that silly movement.
For me, I think they've told him stop doing the nonsense passes. Keep it simple. The little 4, 5 yards, 6 yard pass.
He's playing a lot. He's playing wide a lot. You know, he's good stretching himself wide a lot as well.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen him making a couple runs off the left. He scored from the right. Like,
I love it. I love it because Gakpo and him got a really good understanding. When he goes out wide, Gakpo knows how to go central, and that's how. Going back to what Uncle said about the United game, where Gakpo scored that goal, it was Nunes who went out to the left. And Nunes went out to the left, and that opened up so much space for Gakpo to run into from the left. And he used it fantastically because Varane didn't know whether to go with Nunes or stay with him, and that's where he just done it.
Big up John Santos. He says Jota has link up plus goal scoring, and Nunes against West Ham showed signs he can link up play. Yeah, you're spot on, bro. Spot on, John. Big up, John, by the way, man. I hope you subscribe, by the way. 100%. So, guys, I don't know anything. Is Alisson fit to play today or tomorrow? Or
yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he is. Okay. That's what I heard.
Clean shaven Alisson is back.
He better got that.
Did you see him with Joe Hart?
Yeah.
Joe Hart was like, I barely recognize you.
Bro, I couldn't recognize him as well. I was like, who's this?
Right back the usual, yeah.
You know the last thing I said.
Centre backs the usual.
Yeah.
You know the last thing I say about Gakpo, he's like, people got to remember he's a very religious person as well. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's what helps him a lot with his game. That he's religion, his faith. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we have religion FC, man. We've got Alisson, we've got him, we've got Salah, we've got. It used to be Firmino. Is it true that he's become a pastor? Say
who? Firmino?
Yeah,
Firmino.
I haven't heard, but
I think it might be a part-time thing. I don't know.
I'll be heard.
Guys, question. Is it time we rest McAllister for this game and bring on Endo or not?
No, put McAllister.
No.
I don't want to straight away. No.
Did you say Endo?
I'm not arguing.
Endo.
Never.
Don't distress him with him formally. You know?
Okay.
It's okay, you know.
Szoboszlai? I'm not arguing anymore. I'll give up.
Keep it, mate. Keep it. Szoboszlai.
Yeah.
Who's the main striker, guys? To you guys?
Put Nunes in, man. I'll put Nunes in. Give him a go, man.
I think
he plays good against. John plays good against the old team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is.
What about you?
True.
I always say something.
I would keep.
Listen, if Jota don't play well, you still got Nunes as the X factor. It's still like.
I
don't. Look, for me, I don't like Nunes off the bench. He doesn't do much for me.
No.
I think he used to be good. He used to be good when he came through.
Huh?
When he came through,
he was angry that
day. That day, people found him though. From what I'm seeing, like every time he's come on, nobody's looked for him. Nobody's putting him through.
Nothing.
Yeah,
it just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, but the thing about what we alluded to with Jota, and that he knows more about his whole team than what anybody else does.
Oh, but I think Jota, when their legs are tired, imagine Jota coming on.
Nah, I don't think it's as effective as what Nunes can do. Nunes can get in behind. He can also be good aerially. He's just cause chaos. That's the whole point. It's chaos. Nunes is chaos ball. and you expect that when he comes off the pitch.
Yeah,
when
but when their legs are tired, they're not going to be pressing as high.
I don't think it's not about, for me. It's not about the pressing. It's about what Nunes can bring, even if it's like just like anything. Even against Newcastle, we saw it 1-0. They won 1-0 up, and they were freaking defending pretty much. They weren't doing much all game. They weren't doing much at second half. You just saw Nunes just get a chance somehow.
Guys, question: do you see the arrows I put on Trent? Do you prefer it like that, or do you prefer the inverted roll?
He just goes to the game. You guys watching what he does?
He does. It depends.
He's getting better as a defender now. He even said it, didn't he?
He's as a defender, 100%.
Because he said that the Arne Slot gets, because especially when he's on Arne Slot's side, he gets on him quick. He tells him when to go in and when not to. Like some games, he's like, listen, stay out wide. Stay out wide, because there's no point you going in. It's congested there. It's you won't be getting as much benefits wide. They let them follow you out here, and then you can switch the play. So I think Slot is definitely like as one respect from Trent.
Yeah.
Because he showed him what I like about Slot. He said that they treat individuals like they give individuals their time. So there's a lot of coaches that's coming up to Trent saying, listen, this is what we want you to do. This is like, give him that, that personal time for him to improve as a player. They probably gassed him up, showed him, listen, you've got this many assists this time. In the next 3 years, bro, I can get you this many assists, this many clean sheets. Everyone will be saying that there's no doubt that you can defend. I can get you there. You can have the best of both worlds. And he's like, yes, I'm on it.
Do you guys like Robertson's, like, I put arrows. It's how far he goes on the pitch. I didn't give him a long finger. Like, do you like him like staying around this area here, like where he is right now, guys, compared to what he used to do before, which is like run up and down the pitch?
Yeah, I like that. I like
balance.
that.
It's balance.
Because he doesn't really go further than here. This is his area basically of the game. He doesn't go further than that basically in the game.
He gives us balance, man.
Before, what he used to do is up, so down, up, all the way here, putting crosses in, running in the midfield, going back, and this is how he got tired. This is why his performances has become slower, guys. If you know what I mean. So now I think the coach has told him, you need to calm down now. You know what I mean? Just stay around this area where the circle is, and just defend for the team.
Be clever.
Yeah, and be clever.
And be clever with your runs as well. So don't make like 20, 50-yard runs. Yes. But this time, just be smart.
I'm worried about.
Make 5.
You know what I'm worried about?
Go on.
I'm worried about. I'm not even seeing those crosses that he puts anymore. Like he doesn't do that. Like I don't even see that from him anymore. I don't know if that worries me, or is it like
that's
because
good.
How Papa was.
It's what I was saying in the beginning, Musa. Like I think
because do you remember when I just have those memories of the club side where both of them were just bombing up and they were just making those pinpoint crosses and they were going like 5, 6 assists, 7 assists. Like that's what I'm trying to say to you. Like that's what I want. That's what I want, bro.
No,
that's what I want. Like they both to get assists as well. I want them both to get assists.
But you know
what?
I don't sound like. Do you know what?
He says you're way better though. Don't worry,
Musa, do you know what it is though? I don't think we've seen those crosses bring any fruit for a long time now.
That's why I'm saying. Like
no, but he hasn't. He's been crossing it last season. There was nothing happening. Or the season before.
Yeah. Because I know because he wasn't putting like either they would get blocked or they weren't good enough.
Yeah,
exactly. I wonder what happened. What happened to the guy?
You know what it is. You know what happened.
Like that. I just gone like that.
He's suffering from Mane. You know, Mane used to open up so much space for him.
Yes.
The worry of Mane was what was getting him into a lot of space for him to do his thing.
Listen, believe when Mane was here, right, Robertson would leave his house door unlocked because he knew that Mane was around. He knew. He goes, I didn't lock the door. He goes, why do you
Yeah,
lock the
yeah,
door? Marnie lives next door. Marnie lives next door to him, man.
Nobody's gonna get
Never,
past him.
ever,
Yeah.
bruv. Come on, he was one of the best defenders around, Marnie.
Guys, another question I want to
insane.
ask you guys. What do you think of the creativity that's coming from Kwanzaa nowadays? Sorry, it's not Kwanzaa, Konate nowadays. Like he's giving more like long balls than he's ever done before. And I think he created 2 goals, didn't he, the other day?
Yeah,
So
2
from this
goals.
position, getting it through to the strikers. So what do you think of this?
I think
Him doing that?
I think what it is with Konate, he's opening up another part of his game.
Yeah.
I think he's always had that in his locker, but he's opened up now because I think what it was before, it wasn't needed. We didn't need that. Do you know what I mean? We just needed you to defend and defend of your best ability. But now, obviously, a new manager has come. You see what it is at new managers come. We're going to see new things, and that's what's happened with Slot. He's tweaked certain ways that people play, and he's probably told Marnie, "Look, I know at the end of the day, I've been watching you at the day for live 6 days, yeah, and I know at the end of the day you got that year locker." So he says, like, now it's time to open it up, and that's what it is, open it up. Now, even with sort of like when you looked at sort of like Robertson, you put the arrow and going up, back, and across. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's the sort of thing that he had in his game before. He had that in the game before, but he wasn't needed before. We needed you to do is to create width. Yeah. Now at the day, what we want you to do is create width, but also we also want you to defend as well. So now that's why the arrows are going up and back and across. Do you know what I mean? Say with Trent, up, back, and across, because we want different parts of your game now. We know you could do it. We want different parts of your game now. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think, guys, Diaz has improved because he's doing this with the arrows that I'm showing you guys right now? Like before, let me show what he used to do. He used to just do this. That's really about it. Really, maybe come back a bit sometimes, but now like he does more than just create. He does more than like he's ever done before, which is he goes by the byline now, crosses the ball in, he goes back and defends for the team, and now like teams don't know what to do against him anymore. You remember it was predictable, cutting in, try to shoot from the outside the box, try to hit the top corner. Now he doesn't do that. I mean, like now he's different. What do you think of?
He wants goals, man.
Yeah,
he wants goals now, man. He wants goals. I think I said before, Foz, the other day. I think I was saying that going to Copa America, playing so well. I think there was almost like favourites. Almost there was hitting favourites, man. If it wasn't for Argentina winning the World Cup, they would have been favourites, man, because they was on fire even going to the tournament.
Yeah.
So they was all on fire, and then, you know what? I think it's the loss of the final. Yeah. Because I don't think they played to their full potential. They played okay, but I don't think they played their full potential. Yeah. And I think they've probably told them, look, all of them, because remember, was it Rod who said if all the other players have been playing crazy, like that player for us, Aston Villa, has been on it. Some other guys have been on it, and they're all Colombian. So they probably just been on to them, say, look, bro, let's just up our game, man. Come to the next tournament, we're gonna be ready, but we need to be up in our club teams.
Yeah, Nunes is so good, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably analyze their game. The man just analyze the game and say, this is what you should need in your game. Yeah. In your club team as well. Top that up, and we can get better. Yeah.
Yeah, because with Jota as well, Anton. What do you think of him, brother? Like I saw him in the other game against West Ham, and I watched him obviously in the previous games before the Bournemouth game. He just stays up there. I think he has a problem when he stays up there. Yeah. But if you watch him against West Ham, he was deep.
He likes to be involved.
If people don't know what Jota is about, watch him in his youth. He was more of a 10 than an actual striker. The reason they want him as a striker because he's a clinical finisher, but he's got more to his game than just clinical finishing. Yeah, he likes to, like Anton said, he likes to be around here. He likes to be here.
He likes to pass it around.
He would either pass the right passes and then join in the box, and then he'll score the goals. But when you stick him up here, it limits his game, Anton. If you know what I mean?
It does. It does. I mean, he wants to be that Firmino role, but obviously a better finisher.
Yeah. I think after that West Ham game, they must have seen, what they did with him wasn't right, or am I wrong here?
Maybe, and they might just tell us like, bruv, you might have to be a false nine now, bruv.
What do you think of
the jump in?
It's true, 100%. It's good to have competition for places, Anton. Isn't it?
Of course,
the left wing has got 2 people. The left back has got 2 people. The centre backs has got obviously 2 people at each position. The full backs has got 2 people. The right wing has got 2 people. The midfield has got a few people. Like you got Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, and Endo, obviously there for now until January. And we could interchange all that stuff. You got Harvey Elliott that could replace Soboslai. You got Jones that could replace McAllister, and you got Endo can replace McGarvey. So every position has got 2 players. But I still think in January, if we're still around the title race, we must make signings to compete. And I don't want to just leave it
but
like that.
it's.
But I like the midfield 3, Anton.
I do like it. I like it.
Do you like the way Soboslai plays in that position, bro, and just runs this area and makes sure nobody gets past him?
Not only that, he runs back as well, man. He runs back, bro. He runs back. What did he do? 11.5K the other day.
Yeah,
it's not that.
11.5K. How can you do 11.5K?
It's crazy, man. And number 10 that does that, guys. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. Yeah, but like I said, if we keep these players fit, and as we discussed before, guys, we did discuss, player for player with Arsenal. How many of them can get into the Liverpool team? Not many, man. Not many. If we keep our players fit, I'll be honest, Anton. I know you might not believe it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at their team. Not many players can get into this team. You know what I mean? Obviously, Saliba can probably replace Konate, but other than that, like if Soboslai starts performing like we know he can he overwrite Odegaard in that position? You know what I mean?
Of course he can.
He's got the minerals for it, man.
There you go. And then you got McAllister and Rice. Who's the better of the 2? McAllister, of course. Partey and Gravenberch. You know what I mean? And you got Salah and Saka. Who's better? Martinelli and and Diaz. Who's better? Gakpo. You know what I mean? And then you look at Jota and Kai Havertz. Who's better? That's what I'm saying, guys. You need to look into this. If you look at player for player, and we make our players believe in what they can do, you never know, man. Stay injury free and Alisson in goal.
You ask Arsenal fans. If you ask Arsenal fans, there's no way they're gonna let you have.
No, they're not. I've seen.
They'll say Ray. I've seen Ray this season. You seen Ray last season. I'm like, boys. He won Golden Glove because you had the best defense, not because of his saves. Are you serious? He done some saves, but come on, come on. You're taking nonsense. Come on.
I saw that. What's his name? Troops cussing us about. I don't know if you guys seen it. He was cussing Liverpool about the way we perform. Against Man City, we're friendly. We're too friendly. He says, and things like that.
What we're friendly with them
compared to what Arsenal are doing. Yeah, Arsenal is doing to City and all that stuff.
Yeah, but Arsenal, to be honest, Arsenal have only done that since Sunday.
Yeah,
that's only happened at Friendly.
We've been doing it for 9 years now, yeah. And you're telling me about
the bitter rivalry between us and sort of like thing, Man City. It's been for a long time. This is what gets me shit, bro. This is what makes me laugh about Arsenal sort of like
fans,
fan base, right? Is the fact that
they bring up Liverpool to everything as well.
Yeah, but they do one thing. They do one thing. Then all of a sudden, they've been
I want to ask you a question. Didn't Troops, when he was moaning all those years in AFTV, what was he moaning about? Finishing in the top 4, right?
Yeah.
So you're back in the top 4 again. So what's changed? I mean, why are you bragging?
Nothing's changed. Ain't nothing changed. And this is what you got. This is what it is. This is why I like listening to Northside. Yeah, right. Because Northside, they will give you unbiased facts. You know what I mean? Yeah. He goes like, at the end of the day, right? What have we done?
Yeah.
And like they had a show one time, and I have to big them up for this. Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
They had a show one time. It was like Northside and Lee Gunner. Lee Gunner was on there, and he's just reading out what other managers have done and this and that, right? And he read out Bob Page's record. And he goes, here's a man that's won 18 trophies in 9 years.
Exactly.
That's GOAT status. He literally said that's GOAT status. What has Thing done? What has Arteta done in 5 years?
Exactly.
1 trophy. That's in 5 years. And he goes, here's a man at the day that's won 18 trophies at the day, right? In 9 years. 18 trophies. You imagine that, though?
It's crazy, bro. It's beyond belief. This is why people don't really like Arsenal. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro,
until you win Europe,
rubbish,
then you can start talking. Just stop talking
bro,
nonsense, man.
all of them always feel like they got illusions of grandeur. All of them. They're the most craziest people I have ever met, you know. Honestly, do you know what? They could be the most delusional as well. I won't say all of them. I won't paint the brush with all of them. Because I've met some nice guys. That I've actually said to them, I can't believe you're an Arsenal fan. They go, why do you say that? Because you talk a lot of sense and you're not really biased. You're just real. And you don't really find that. It's very rare.
Very rare.
Always, it's quite embarrassing. It's like they always compare their players like to the world's best players. Like they were saying Rice for Rodri for years, bro. It's not years, but since he joined from West Ham to Arsenal, they're on the same par as Rodri. I said, what? Wow, man, you man are crazy, man.
Big up Southland Football Show. Big up, bro. Yeah. Let me just go back to the comments. But yeah, it's weird, Anton. When I hear that like, from them, like criticizing Liverpool, we're too friendly, buddy with them.
We're too friendly. Okay.
I don't know what you've been watching. You know what I mean?
No, you ain't been watching. I can't
remember I can't remember anyone liking Liverpool. You know what I mean? So
man, what's your match of the day?
Yeah, John says Trent on the right goes forward a lot. Yeah, 100%, bro. He needs to go back to that. You know, like this inverted role, I think limits his creativity. Because, you know, when Trent was playing as a right back, he was breaking records, man, in the Premier League. Now, he hardly breaks up records, only from set pieces sometimes. That's about it, really. So he needs to, like, change that. Yeah, Musa Smart, your voice similar times. Yeah, I've seen this one. Let me go down. Ravi, and let's still talk. Yeah, but carry on, Uncle Rods. And just Wolves, where do you stand, mate, this game, bro? What's the score going to be? Give me the scoreline, please.
Well, I've heard that the Wolves teams were hit by a virus. I had to pay them a little visit, spread my flu to them. No, but I heard they've been hit with a virus, so we don't really know what team's going to come out to. But saying that, I should think we've got a team to beat Wolves, and I see 3-0.
Wow, nice. What about you, Anton?
I'm going to go for a nice and easy 2-0.
Wow.
2-0. Nice and easy 2-0 to us.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a Gravenberch goal and a Salah goal.
Okay, no problem. Ravi says, if people want to back Slot, then that's up to you. I am not here to change your mind. So people shouldn't make me change my mind. Yeah, listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
100% fair.
Well, we don't like everybody. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, so let me see. John said Jota has a link-up plus goal scoring Nunes against West Ham. So there, I've seen this one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just going back a bit. I don't want to be rude to everybody. You know what I mean? Chiesa gives you options, 100%, bro. 100% with that one. Were Chelsea fans wrong to call out Pochettino from early? No, they were not. I know what you're saying, Ravi, but the thing is, bro, I've always said it. This season, I'm not blaming any manager or players. This season, this is where like the likes of the ownership and Michael Edwards and his crew should be shining, and they haven't shined at all. You know what I mean? So we'll see at the end of the season if something is going to change. That's it, man. Because we've got the team that can compete. They didn't add on to the quality. So is that the manager's fault or is it the owner's fault?
Owners.
I mean, there you go, man. There you go, man. Big up to everybody, man. Big up to everybody. Uncle, where can people find you, brother? Uncle Rob.
Oh, me? Sorry. I was in a daze there. Yeah. Listen, another great show again, Fuzzy, man. You know it, man.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Doing brilliant
Appreciate
things
that.
on YouTube world, man.
We're family here, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get up together, man. We're gonna go to the top together, man.
I know that. That's what I'm trying to say. You truly are a
You're gonna make it,
connoisseur.
man.
We're gonna make it, man.
It's true, though.
Anton actually used my slogans back in the day, innit? Come on, guys. Hey, you guys. Come on. Come
Listen,
on.
I like your background as well. The background's
I love it, actually. I was saying
background's
that when I
fire.
first came on.
Yeah, background is fire. It is fire, man. It is fire.
There you
running,
go,
boy.
Genial.
Running. Oh yeah, so yeah, great show again.
Appreciate that, Unks.
Yeah, man. I mean, I enjoyed the chat and stuff, and I mean, I think we sort of like add that bit of sanity to the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, you can find me on Anfield Uncle Rods. The numbers are going up, guys. Thanks for
Yes, sir.
Yesterday,
That's it.
I did a little short video yesterday because I couldn't make the show. I wasn't feeling well, as you know.
Sorry, man.
But like I did big up all my supporters that supported me.
Up,
you know what I mean? That's like, you know, thanks for support. Thanks for getting my numbers up to 3,524.
Oh, jeez.
And that's man. That's all the support from these people, these lovely people that support me throughout the years.
Well, we could only build, Unks. We've got a crew now, so let's just build, innit?
Yeah, we've got to do it. So love and respect for that. So you can find me on Anfield Uncle Rod on YouTube. I will have a match reaction that's going to come out tomorrow. That will come out tomorrow, lunchtime-ish. So I'll have that come out. And I'll be back the following day for, match preview. Then next Sunday will be the match reaction. So the match preview first, then Sunday match reaction. Anfield Uncle Rod's on YouTube. Also Anfield Uncle Rod's on Instagram and Twitter. Do you know what I mean? But most of all, get these likes and subscribes up. It's growing. It grows the people. It grows the people because we're all in this together. That
100%.
means the chat as well. That means the chat and then subscribe. We're all in this together. Let's grow. Do you know
There's no rivalries on this channel, guys. Just to let you guys know,
No.
we're all together. I saw our guy Jamie earlier. You know what I mean? We're all together, man. We're all together. At the end of the day, Liverpool is all about you never walk alone. You know what I mean? So support each other, man. Support.
He needs to come back up. He needs to come over to this side, man. I think not really funny. I'm not gonna obviously go into it.
We could talk about it for a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah.
Go on. What do you think?
I don't really. I don't really want to go into deeply, but I'll just brush over it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In this YouTube world, what I realized today is that, as I said to you earlier on, Fuzz, and Nero Beats, that you cannot show no weaknesses, right? Because at the end of the day, they're just surrounded like a pack of wolves.
Yeah.
This social media can be a good thing, but it can also be a vicious thing. It can also be, you know what I mean? You have to sort of like take it as it is. But the one time at the day that you show this weakness, you know what I mean, which he's done that before, they will circle you like a pack of wolves because they now know how to get to you now. You know what I mean? They know how to sort of like get you rattled and get you upset and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, so I always say to people, when you're doing social media, what is paramount is that you protect your mental health at all times.
Spot on.
You have to protect your mental health. If you cannot protect your mental health at all times,
it ain't for you, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I mean? If your mental health is shaky, I'm not saying it in a bad way, but if it's shaky, right? Yeah, don't do social media. Yeah.
Do you think, Unks, can I ask a question as you go on? Do you think in the modern day, the issue people have is all about popularity contest? It's nothing about loving what you're doing, like you said in the beginning.
Yeah, it is about popularity contest, and the things about it. That's why you got to be careful with your mental health, and that's why you got to be careful at the end of the day of showing weakness, because if someone wants to get popular, they'll do anything to you in order to get that way. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So what it is at the end of the day, it means one, at the end of the day, right, having good people around you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Two, doing this thing because you love it.
Exactly.
Once you're doing it because you love it, nobody can tell you nothing.
Exactly.
And number 3, no toxicity. You see me now, I think that right. I try very hard not to sort of like get involved in toxic content. You know what I mean? Yeah. The day the day I'm on the show and I have to start effing and blinding somebody and cussing somebody and threatening somebody is the day I give. Is the day I give up YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just not. It's not worth it. It's not worth putting your mental health at risk for this. It's not worth it. That's what I'm trying to say. Protect your mental health at all times. At all times. And if you can't do that, you know what? Don't do social media on any form. Don't even do Facebook. Do you know what I mean? And that's my take on it. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I felt bad, man. When I was watching it, I felt bad.
But firstly, people got to start doing it. People got to start getting back to the basics of why they got this got channels like this in the first place.
Yeah,
true. Getting back to the fact that the day,
it's true. It's true.
I'm going to do this for love. I'm going to do this at the day to discuss football with my brethren at the day. I'm going to do this at the day to agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Somebody may not say something I don't like. You put it up and say, look, you know what? Not really feeling that. I can understand where you're going, but you know what? Choose your words better and leave it there. Do you know what I mean? Not like what I've seen at the day in the last week or two. What I've seen at the day, some of the content. I'm not going to say who it is, but some of the content that I've seen at the day, it's been disgusting.
Yeah,
it's been disgusting. Do you know what I mean? It's been rattling. It's been toxic. Do you know what I mean? It's clickbait. It's been everything, mate. In the last couple of weeks, I wish at the day that I could say who they are, but I'm not going to say who they are.
No, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say
we know who they are. I mean,
you know what it is. If I say who they are, it makes me as bad as them.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to go down that road. You know what I'm saying, right? But what I've seen in the last couple of weeks at the day, it's been disgusting. You know what? And it's made me so happy, so glad in the day that I'm with people like yourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You know when I watched Jamie, you know what? When I watched Jamie, guys, and I watched Anton and people like that, like they've got things I haven't got yet. You know what I mean? And that's family. You know what I mean? A wife, kids, and things like that. And if that doesn't make you smile as a human being, Oh, Uncle Ross has got a wife.
Don't let her hear you say that, boy.
But I'm saying like kids and all that stuff, innit?
Yeah.
These are the things that should make you smile when you wake up every morning. These are the things you should be fighting for every day of your life.
That's real.
You chose that. You chose that life. Follow through with it. Which means the negative side of life, you got to push that away. For your kids. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. You chose that life. Follow through with it. Because you know, having that smile of them and having that smile of you two, like you and your wife and your kids together, is the best feeling in the world when I see it. You know, when I watch, you're telling me when I walk down the streets and I see, you know, kids with their fathers and mother and having smiles and all that cuddling and, you know, joking about, it hurts me because I haven't got that. But I'm gonna try to have that. You know what I mean? But you've got that already, guys.
Inshallah,
enjoy it,
inshallah,
man.
bro.
Yeah, inshallah, yeah. But enjoy it, man, because you know life is short. I never had a dad. I never had a dad, but I had a single mom, and she raised Anton was there. She raised all of us, 5 kids on our own, but we still enjoyed life like we had the full family. That's what it's all about, man. Just get on with it. Get this negative shit out of the way. Look at your kids every day in the morning and smile when you see them, because you've got something special there, man.
Yeah, no, you're right, because the fact that today, sort of like, you know, I'm a single man at the present stage of the day, right? But I know what it's like in the because I've had long-term relationships where I've lived with women and so forth. One of the best feelings of the day for me, best feeling in my life for me, is when I woke up in the morning, I looked across and you see your you see your wife or you see your missus lying down with you. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That was the best feeling. Do you know what I mean? You didn't at that moment in time. You didn't need anything else but that.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
True.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Used to make sometimes at Nick, because what it was at Nate, when I was living with her, she was like on a different shift than me. So she was like on a 2 till 10, and I was like on an early shift in the day. So like, it's like leaving that bed and then they sort of like, you know what I mean, in the morning, a hot body, you know, not like with the meat and everything that. No, you're hugging up, brother, you're hug up, and you're getting heat. You understand me? I said, and then you have to leave that, jump in the shower, and go work.
And in the cold, it's still dark at night.
Anton knows. In the cold as well, I was vexed, man. You know, when days I said, "Boss, I'm not coming to work today." Do you know what I mean? You understand? But you know, when you've got all that in your life, but on a serious note, when you've got all that in your life, yeah, right? Because I ain't got kids. When you got all that in your life, cherish that.
I'm telling you, man.
Cherish that. Don't think of what they got to say about you. Because you know what it is? Somebody's always going to have something to say about you.
Exactly.
You feel
no matter what in life.
Someone's always going to have something to say about you. Don't worry what they said. They can't affect your life, you know. Don't worry what they got to say, right? You just worry about what you're doing and think that, right? And I've always said that there's certain people that that Jamie pars with, yeah. There's certain people that he par with that me not really deal with, you know. Me not really deal with, and I don't really want them around me. So I kind of knew that, you know what I mean, something that was going to happen and from that. That's what I'm trying to say. He needs to get back to basics.
He said that today as well. He said,
and just
get that smile back, man. Get that smile.
Yeah, just get that smile back, and literally kind of like sort of like, you know, focus on why he started up his YouTube channel for. And do you know why he started up his YouTube channel?
For him and his family. For him and his family.
His daughter, the one that's sick, yeah. His daughter told him at the day to start up a channel. So he did it for her. So you know what you need to do, Jamie? Get back to that. Get back to that way of thinking in the day, right? And allow all this negativity around you, man. Allow it, man. Run from it. Run for negativity.
Run where?
Run.
Answer my line, though.
No, you don't like
it.
Yep.
You know, run. That's what we're doing.
Big up. Kind words from you guys, man. Honestly.
No.
Some brothers, listen, no matter what in life, no matter what situation we had with that person or whatever it is, if I had a negative with Jamie or anyone, I'll forgive and forget. That's how I was.
Human beings.
You know what I mean? We make mistakes. We all do. You know what I mean? And if I see a brother struggling, I'm going to say the best things possible for that person. And Anton knows me. I've always been like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have my negative moments, but I'll forget it the next day. I don't like to have negativity with me all the time because it's too much pressure in life as it is anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you
don't need that.
Do you know what I do? I think with me, certain times in the day, I won't deal with certain people and is because certain people would affect my brand or what I'm doing. So I'll just put them aside. You know what I mean? Well, on a general consensus is in life, you have to do something really, really bad for me not to speak to you again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I want to deal with it again if it's something really bad. If it's something minor in the day, we can brush over and say, yo, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. It's like he needs to get back to basics. And he needs to come to challenge like this, my friend. I'm sorry. He needs to come and challenge like this. Get some sanity back in this thing he's doing. You understand? No, it's true.
He's always welcome. Listen, I always say to all of them, they're always welcome with us, man. Because we're a different type of football channel. We're not like everybody else. We don't follow the leader. We just talk about what we feel and how we feel about it. We agree, we disagree, we could be in the middle. That's how it is, man. We're real footballing people anyway. We're ex-players, some of us here. You know what I mean? We've done it all. I mean, we've got friends in football. So we coaching like players. So we know what we're talking about. It's not just bullshit in here at the end of the day as well. So yeah, man. But guys, I gotta go because you guys are lucky. You got time off. I've got to go back to work tomorrow. So
I'm working as well.
Are you good as well?
Yeah, I'm working at Watford football ground.
Oh, nice.
Lucky. Is that work? Watching football? Oh.
No, it's what it is though, isn't it? Because like you got to do stewarding.
Yeah.
Lucky guy, Unks. Lucky guy. Man.
Well, you know what it is at the day. I've had the pleasure of seeing some good games, especially with Luton was in the Premiership. It was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
good times, man.
I was that close. Remember? I told you, I was that close. I was walking towards Allison, literally walking towards him. I was going to hail him up, you know. I was that close to him from that. But he moved at the last minute, and obviously I couldn't go in his direction.
Guys, I forgot to tell you guys. I saw Cade Gordon last week, innit?
Is it?
Who does he play for?
Yeah, it was that. I went West End with the family. I was in Bond Street. I was going past. I think it was Prada or something like that. He was on the other side of the road. I was on that side, of the same side of the road. And I see this kid with the hair, and I thought, this kid looks like Sideshow Bob, man.
So
There's Sideshow Bob from Simpsons.
Yeah.
I get closer, I goes, it's flipping Kate Gordon. I go to him, Liverpool youth, what are you doing up in London, man? He said, how you doing, mate? And he was with his girlfriend, little blonde-haired girl. And I said, hey, we did that thing. He said, I'm doing a bit of shopping. I'm like, mate, do your thing, mate. Just make sure you get back for football, yeah? Right, it's my team you play for, yeah? And he kept it in and smiled and kept it moving, man.
Who does he play
Kate
for, though?
Gordon.
Isn't he on loan somewhere? I swear
No, he's still at Liverpool.
No, he's on loan. He's on loan. Let me check.
Oh, yeah, loan, is he?
Yeah, we loaned him out.
You sure? Who did loan out to?
It might be a London club.
That's why it's probably there. Let me check. Kate Gordon. He's alone at Norwich. Norwich
ain't far.
Well, Norwich is like east of the country still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not far, is it, from London?
No.
Well, from Liverpool Street can get a train direct straight to Norwich.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know what I mean? So it's
his girlfriend, Kate Gordon. This little cheat. I was gonna take a picture. I think that was like, nah, I'm a big man. You know what I mean? I can't take it with a little kid, did it? I should have.
You should have took it, man. What happened to you?
I should have.
Dog.
I should have. But
once in a lifetime. It's a once in a lifetime thing. When you see them youth, there was once in a lifetime thing.
But he was shocked that I thought he was shocked because he was walking like just an average kid. You had to be someone a Liverpool fan to know who he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or Derby fan to know him. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. He's another good player as well, you know.
Yeah,
he's a decent good player.
Left-footed, you know. He's got a brain in him. He's got a brain of a footballer. I mean, it just depends how far he will take it in the future.
Yeah.
But guys, I've got to go. So I've got to go to bed. Thank you for coming on as
love
always.
Everyone.
I appreciate you guys.
Love.
And like, share, subscribe, people.
All
and
the
we'll see you
best, guys.
soon. Take care,
Take
guys.
care, guys.
Nice one.
See you guys.